Test, test, test. Puck's one back to Benny Thielen. Thielen, picked off by number 27. Shot, big save. Benny Thielen battles in the corner. Pass out front is deflected. Lincoln Tinty on the puck, passes it over to Wyatt. Oh. Shot goes high. Benny Thielen on the chase. Bryce Botcher. Wyatt Olson goes out to block the shot. Shot gets through. Rebound just wide. Lincoln Tinty battles behind the net and covered up quickly here. Puck one back. Looks for an option. Deeks in the corner, passes it up to Martin. Martin just off his stick. Puck shot back down. Jace Wilcox, goes to get the puck. Passes it up to Martin. Martin shoots it over to the middle of the ice. Intercepted by the defender. Through the neutral zone. Comes back in. Back to Zach Emerson. Zach behind the net, stops, looks for an option, looks to get it over to Austin Johnson, passes it to the middle. Johnson with the puck, looks to get it out. Turned over. Puck gets out of the zone. Johnson on the puck. Johnson with a chance. And just wide, slides into the end boards. Back through the neutral zone they come. Crosby Tooley giving chase. 22 sends it in deep here. Jace Wilcox back behind the net to get the puck. Passes it up. Turned over at the blue line. Wilcox battles in the corner. Sends it back up. Beasts are on the puck. Tooley gets it. Turns it over. Chips it up. Tooley with speed through the neutral zone. Gives pressure. And it's covered up by the goalie. Face off just to the right of the Knights goaltender. One back by Bear Bing. Back to the defenseman. Behind the net goes Michael Wenner. Wenner with the puck, looks for an option, passes it up. Over to the middle comes Crosby Tooley. Oh, gets tripped up in the neutral zone. Bear Bing with the puck, looks to get it in deep. Dangles one defender. Tooley sends it to the net. Intercepted on its way. The Knights get the puck, send it back up to the point. Topness sends it over. The Knights create a turnover, get it back in. Send it to the middle and it's turned over. The Beasts look to carry it out of the zone. The Knights are all over the Beasts right now. Sends it back. Up through the middle. Crosby Tooley gets a chance here. Shot on net. Saved by the Knights goaltender. Looking in the middle. Oh. The battle ensues in front of the net and the Knights get the puck in the corner. Send it to the far side. Lincoln Tinty on the puck. Sends it up to... tries to send it to Wyatt Olson. Deflected by the Knights. The Knights get it. Big save. Knights send it back in the middle. And it's out of the zone. Tooley goes. Tooley has the break. Coming down the left side, back to the middle. Tooley shoots. Oh, just wide. Oh, body check there and a penalty coming for the Knights. Good hustle by Crosby Tooley. Face-off will be to the left of the Knights goaltender. Got Botcher, Putt, and Olsen with Benny Thielen and Lincoln Tinty at D. The refs are discussing the penalty with the Knights coaches. It looks like they might be sending another one to the box. Or a different kid to the box. Not exactly sure what's happening here. Nope, they've got two in the box. Must be a 2-minute penalty with a 10-minute misconduct. Back to Benny Thielen, tipped by Botcher, Thielen keeps it in. Over to Putt. Putt shoots it just wide of the net. Botcher gives chase. Benny Thielen holds it in the zone. Sends it in deep. Around the back of the net. Olsen gathers the puck behind, looking for an option. Gets bumped off the puck. The Knights come through the neutral zone with speed. 22 comes through. Benny Thielen hits him in the neutral zone, and there will be a penalty for Thielen. Cross-check is the call. We need one more. Got Erdahl and Martin on offense. Martin with the puck, looks to chip it out, gets it out of the zone, battles. Wilcox picks it up in the neutral zone. Erdahl and Martin collide. The Knights have the puck to the left of the goalie. Oh, shot, save, and it's covered up. Beast look to get it out. Beast clear it out. Martin sends it out. Shot from the point by the Knights. Blocked in front by the Beast. Will to send it up. Martin tries to chip it out. Not quite strong enough. Erdahl gets the puck. Erdahl looks to skate it out with speed. Erdahl takes it through the neutral zone. Past the defender. Oh, good stick there by the defender to turn it over in the neutral zone. Martin on the back check. Knights get it in deep. Knights look to get to the top of the circle. Shot, save. Great save by Gino. Gino's having a great start here today. Through the neutral zone. Knights get the puck, send it back in. Beast turn it over in the corner. Up to the blue line. The Knights shoot just wide. Knights gather the puck on the far side, shoot it to the net, and it's wide again. Beast give chase. Zach Emerson on the puck. Zach looks to chip it out. Knights at the point. Shot, tip. Oh, just high. Gino stays in front of that one again. Good job, Gino. Emerson on the puck. Bear Bing on the puck. Turned over by Jason Wilcox. Around behind the back. Up the sidewall. Knights get the puck. Look to shoot. Just high. Michael Leonard giving chase. Knights send it back down to the corner. We got 3 Beasts on him. Shot from the point by the Knights just wide. Knights gather it back in the corner. Up to the middle. Shot saved by Gino. Great save, Gino. Tinty and Thielen are your D pair. Face off one back by the Knights. Shot on net, saved by Gino. Swallowed up, no rebound. Got Wyatt Olson, Bryce Botcher, and our center is Ryan Putt. Another save by Gino. Gino is staying busy down there tonight and seeing the puck well. Putt looks to win the draw back to Thielen. Back in the corner, Thielen gives chase. Knights try to center it. It goes behind the net. Lincoln Tinty battles. Benny Thielen battles for the puck. Botcher looks to clear. 2 Knights on Botcher. Benny Thielen comes in to help, sent behind the back. Behind the net, Lincoln Tinty gives chase, gets the puck. Ryan Putt is there to help, sends it back around. Oh, to the middle it goes and lost the handle with the Knights player. From the point comes a shot. Gino saves it. Benny Thielen looks to get the puck out. Up to Botcher. Kept in by the Knights defender. Oh, to the middle it goes. Shot. Tip. Saved by Gino. Ryan Putt looks to get it back out. Oh, collision there. And a check is called on the Knights. All right, we've got Martin, Johnson, and Erdahl coming out as your forwards. Wenner gives chase through the neutral zone, passes it over to Bear Bing. They look to regroup and get back in the zone, up to Johnson. Johnson gathers the puck, looks for a little time and space, passes it over to Martin. Martin cuts through the middle. Puck is knocked off his stick. Bear Bing shoots it over and look to send it back in. The Beasts give chase. Knights looking to clear the puck and almost held in by Bear. The Knights, great play by Bear Bing, a diving stick check there, keeps the puck out of harm's way. Number 0 comes in. Gino saves it, cleared out of the way at the point. Nice stop there. Bear Bing with a great block again. Bear clears it around. Over to Wenner. Wenner skates through the neutral zone with speed. The Knights create a turnover at the blue line and gather it behind their net. Stops, tries to go back the other way, and it just cleared out of the zone. Wenner battles in the neutral zone. Squirts back to Erdahl. Cleared deep all the way to Gino. Up to Wyatt Olson. Good stick check there. Sends it back in deep. Beast gather the puck behind the net. Stop, reset, go back the other way. It's cleared up. Great save again. Nice stick lift there by Wyatt Olson to get the puck back. Knights get it back in the slot. Takes it to his backhand. Jace Wilcox gives chase. Great play by the Beast to keep him out of the middle of the ice. This kid's dangling, trying to get through. That was a good play. Squeaks it in. Botcher, Putt, and Olson with Tinty and Thielen. Putt wins the draw back to Thielen. Thielen gets it over to Tinty. Tinty gathers the puck, gets it up to Olson. Olson battles. Putt picks it up. Putt looks to shoot. On net, shot deflected. Good job. Centers the puck, and there's the Knight defender there. He takes it up. Passes it over to his wing through the neutral zone. Past Thielen over. Tucks it in just on the far side. Martin, Erdahl, and Johnson are your forwards, with Bear Bing at D and Michael Wenner. Martin gets knocked down in the neutral zone. Turned over by Austin Johnson. Great stick there. Erdahl through the neutral zone, chips it in, gets it on net, and we'll have a face-off to the left of the Knights goaltender. Wins it over to Martin. Martin back up to the D. Heavy pressure by the Knights. Turnover created. The Knights come down. Shot, save, rebound, kicked out, and Bear Bing helps to clear. Rebound goes high. Battle continues behind the net. The Knights are looking to center the puck. The Beasts have good D. Good block there. Johnson gets the puck, clears it up to the point. Good save. Rebound is loose, but it squirts out to the corner. Erdahl goes. Looks to chip it up to Martin. Erdahl battles in the corner. Shot blocked by Bear. Martin battles, tries to get the puck out. Clears it out of the zone, looking for a line change. Erdahl and Johnson give chase. No ice as it's waved off here. The Knights gather the puck behind the net. Oh, Johnson creates a great turnover there. Oh, no, excuse me, that was Bear Bing. Bing creates the turnover. Sent up to the point, shot off the Knights defender into the corner. The Knights clear the puck up and around. And we have an icing coming here. Like not read their jerseys. It's so hard to read their jerseys. I don't remember like all of them yet, you know. Wenner, Topness. Topness wins it back to Benny Thielen. Thielen shoots it down to Topness. Just through the crease it goes. Wilcox looks to hold it in. Good job by Jace Wilcox. Wenner on the puck. Wenner holds it in. The Knights defender looks to clear, and we've got another ice coming up. Face off to the right of the Knights goalie. Topness on the draw, wins it back to Thielen. Thielen shoots it, blocked by the Knights defender. Passes it up. Oh, great stick there by Wilcox. Wilcox gets checked, and we've got another penalty coming up. Physical play here this evening with the Knights. Looks like they're getting both players on this one. Looks like we're going to have a 5-on-5 here.
They're not announcing them. No.
Draw one back by the Knights. Wenner gives chase. Wenner looks to send it down. Battle along the boards here. In the Knights zone. Out it goes through the neutral zone. 23 on the puck. Benny Thielen tries to keep him to the outside. Does. Puck to the middle. Cannot get a handle on it. Beasts are able to clear the puck. Reed Batterman gives chase. Knights stop and come back the same way. Look to pass it up through the zone. Number 3 enters the zone. Tinty on D. 3 shoots. And it's off the side of the net. Tinty battles, keeps him on the outside. Puck is centered and sent right back to the corner by Wilcox. Sent around the far side it goes. Wyatt Olson battles. Turns it over on the sidewall, gets it up to Ryan Putt. Ryan Putt with one-on-one with the defender. And the defender takes it around behind the back of the net. Sends it up the wall to number 3. 3 gets it. Shot on net, blocked by Bear Bing. Sent around by Botcher to Wyatt Olson. Olson passes it up to Putt. And Putt sends it down. No ice is called, as they're saying it was deflected. Knights get it behind their net. Look for that centering long pass again that they love. And it's sent down. Miles sends it out to the half wall. Picked up by Bear Bing. Bear skates it up and out. Bear with speed through the neutral zone. Oh, and the Beasts are offsides, but it's not called as it stays out. Olson sends it back in. Knights send the puck back up through the neutral zone, looking for one more shot here. It's a great save by Miles, kicks it wide out into the corner here. Bryce battles along the side wall. 27 gets it for the Knights, sends it up to the point, and it's out of the zone. Bearbing gives chase. Botcher turns it over and gets the puck along the wall here. He looks to shoot, passes it to Olsen. Olsen gets it, and that's the end of the period. We got some discussions going on both sides of the ice with the coaches and the refs here between periods. Sounds like discussing some of the calls that were made. And here we go. Martin, Erdahl, and Johnson with Tinty and Thielen. Back to Tinty it goes. Tinty sends it up to Johnson. Johnson looks to send it in. Yep, Johnson gets it. And turnover created by the Knights. Knights get it back through the neutral zone with speed. Tinty grabs the puck. Good turn there by Tinty. Oh, off the skates of Martin. The Knights have it. Send it to the middle. Intercepted by Thielen. Thielen up to Johnson. Johnson looks to chip it out. And we get it out. Martin on the attack here. Martin turns it over. Gets tripped. Oh, that's just unfortunate. That would have been a good chance if he didn't get tripped there. But penalty comes. All right, the same line's going to stay out here for the Beast. Look to get something going here on the power play. Erdahl wins it back. Oh, and the Knights come through with the puck. Past Thielen he goes. Tinty gives chase, keeps him to the outside. He centers the puck, and it's a great save by Miles. Great kick save by Miles there to keep it out of the net. Behind the net, Thielen gets the puck. The Knights are all over him. Beasts need to send an extra guy here. The Knights are controlling the puck, keeping it on the outside. Beasts are sitting back. Thielen gets the puck behind the net, over to Tinty. Tinty looking for an outlet. Tinty decides to skate it. Lincoln takes the ice. Lincoln gets it in. Takes it along the boards, centers it. Oh, shot on net. Good shot by Lincoln. In the corner it goes. Erdahl gets tripped up. Sent to the blue line. Bing holds it in. Sends it deep. Behind the net it goes. The Knights get the puck out. Bear Bing gets the puck. Sends it back in. Michael Wenner on the attack here. Knights send it over just through the skates of Reed Batterman. Through the neutral zone it goes. Taken down. Bear Bing comes away with the puck. Through the neutral zone he goes. Looks to get a shot on net here. Takes it wide. Tripped up. And there's another call on the Knights. It'll be a 5-on-3 here for the Beasts. They can control the puck here and move it around a little bit. Get a couple shots on net. Bear the Knights goaltender. Emerson and Wilcox are your D. Topness, Batterman, and Wenner are your forwards. Knights clear it all the way down. Knights create a turnover, get it in the Beast zone. Topness gets the puck, sends it to the corner. Wilcox grabs it, takes it up through the neutral ice. Looks to get it in deep. Wilcox gets it in deep. Here comes the pressure of the Beast forecheck. Sent out, kept in. Turnover for the Knights. Knights send it back down. Shove to the back there. Another penalty coming for the Knights as they check another Beast player. Puck is sent up here to Michael Wenner. Wenner takes it in. Wenner looking to get it across, sends it across. Oh, nobody there to help. Knights touch the puck, and that will be another penalty. Five on three for the Beast. We got Olsen, Putt, and Botcher with Thielen and Tinty at D. Good chance here again for the Beast to get some offense going. One to the corner by Putt. Botcher sends it to the middle. Oh, Putt can't quite get the handle. Botcher gets it again. The Knights battle and try to get it out. Thielen tries to keep it in. Dangle by the Knights player. Sent over. Gino stops it, sends it to the corner. The Knights get it again. Battle ensues. Botcher goes. Thielen gets the puck. Thielen looks to skate it out. Passes it over to Putt. Putt and Olson. 2-on-2 here. Shot by Putt goes just wide. Sent up through the neutral zone. 2-on-2 back the other way. Tinty gives chase. 3 shoots and scores. Martin, Erdahl, and Johnson are your forwards with Wilcox back at D. Wilcox gets it, sends it in deep. Martin goes to chase. Your other defenseman is Zach Emerson. Sent up. Emerson looks to hold the zone. Emerson keeps it in, sends it back down to Johnson. Johnson over to Martin. Oh, Martin just not enough. Gets the rebound, and Martin scores. Great play by Johnson to get it over. Erdahl keeps chipping away, gets it, and Martin then buries it for the rebound goal. Yeah. Knights win the draw there. Get it in the beast zone. Wilcox gets it, looks to send it around. Martin battles along the wall, gets it up. The defenseman gets it, shoots it back in. Battle along the sidewall. Johnson battles. Looks like they're tied up here a little bit. Squirts out to the Knights defender. Shot goes just wide. Wilcox gets it again. Wilcox looks to skate it up and out. Wilcox gets it out of the zone. Turnover at the blue line by the Knights. Knights come back in. Shot. Big save by Gino. Covers it up. Topness, Batterman, and Wenner. Wenner with the block. Wenner gets the puck, skates it up, gets it out of the zone, chips it up ahead. The Knights defender keeps it from going in the zone, shoots it back up through the neutral zone. Over to his partner it goes, up the side wall. 97 dumps it in deep. Tinty back on the puck, sends it up to Wenner. Wenner gets it out, over to Batterman. Batterman looks to get the puck. Goes back to Tinty. Tinty sends it to the boards. Tinty continues to battle. Knights get the puck back. Good save by Gino. Face-off will be to the left of Gino. Wyatt Olson, Bryce Botcher, and Ryan Putt come back out. Come back out. Tinty and Thielen are your D. One back. Benny Thielen goes to retrieve the puck. Gets it up the half wall. Back to the D it goes and squirts out all the way back down to the Knights zone. Wyatt Olson gives chase, applies heavy pressure here. The Knights defender skates it back up and out. Gets it over to his partner here. Good stick by Lincoln Tinty. Tinty sends it back up the wall. Knights keep it in. Squirts to the middle. Olson looks to poke it out, and big collision there with Wyatt Olson and one of the Knights player. Looks like hit Olson right in the head. Pretty there. No penalty called on that one. We're going to have a face-off to the right of the Beast goaltender. We've got Miles in net now. Martin, Erdahl, and Johnson are back out as your forwards. Erdahl battles. Martin gets up to his spot. Oh, shot. And deflected, and it squirts back out of the Beast zone. Erdahl applies pressure. Johnson there to help as well. Sent up and out. Possible icing here. Nope, it's going to be on net. Miles clears it wide. Good play by Miles. Out it goes by Zach Emerson. And held in. Kind of have a bouncing puck here back and forth at that blue line. Sent all the way down to the Knights goaltender. Number 22 goes back to corral the puck behind the net. Stops and collects it. Takes his time. Good turnover there by Erdahl. Martin gets the puck. Turned over by the Knights. Knights come back with speed. Number 3. Deeks' shot hits the post. Miles played that well. Kept him outside just long enough where he had a bad angle, and that was a great play by Miles. Turnover again. Back in the Beast zone it comes. 23 on the puck. Oh, good save again by Miles, and the rebound gets him. They had 3 Knights players, and the Beasts were not able to clear it to help Miles out. Miles made the first save, doing a great job, and it's just the rebound. Wenner, Topness, and Batterman are your forwards. Tinty and Wilcox are your D. Tinty sends it up. The Knights send it right back down. The Knights get it along the wall. Pass to the center. Big save by Miles. Great blocker save there. Sliding save by Miles. Back up to the point. Shot again. Goes just wide. The puck squirts out. Wilcox looks to take it out of the zone. Wilcox and Wenner get jumbled up here along the wall. Sent deep down to the Knights zone. Topness gives chase. The Knights chip it out. Knights come back. The Beasts have great D, and the offsides on the Knights. Olsen, Putt, and Botcher are your forwards. Bear, Bing, and Benny Thielen are your D. Botcher battles for the puck along the wall here. Knights get it. Keep it in the zone. Look to center it, and it's turned over by Wyatt Olsen. Olsen gets it up, gets it out. Off the skates of Botcher it goes. Good turnover there by Ryan Putt. Putt sends it in deep. Knights look for that cross-ice pass, and there it is. Benny Thielen keeps him to the outside. Great defense by Benny there. Gets it up to Botcher. Putt chips it out of the zone. Gives chase. And it's a turnover off the skate of Putt. Olsen gets it off a couple Knights skates. Kicks back to Topness, and we've got a tripping penalty coming up here on the Knights. All right, we'll have a 5-on-4 here for the Beasts.
Get 20 penalties. I think it's 5 goals.
It's 12 It's been a lot of them. All right, another penalty here for the Knights. We've got Erdahl, Martin, and Johnson as your forwards with Wilcox and Emerson. Emerson gets the puck at the point, shoots it in. The Knights stop it and come back out of the zone. Knights look to shoot. Just wide of the mark it goes. Emerson gets the puck and battles. Squirts out to the middle. Wilcox gets it. Shoots it up to Martin. Martin looks to chip it out. Gets it over to Johnson. The Knights are right there to intercept. Back it goes. Erdahl collects it behind the net. Gets it up to Cully Martin. Off the skates of Martin it goes. Wilcox gets a stick on it. And it's shot goal for the Knights. Wenner, Topness, and Batterman are your forwards with Benny Thielen and Lincoln Tinty as D. One back by Topness. Thielen gathers the puck. Thielen over to Tinty. Off the stick of Tinty. Tinty shoots it up the boards. The Knights hold it in the zone. Oh, no, they did not. It was just out. And offsides is called. The Knights win the draw over to the right side. Knights send it in deep. Off the Zamboni door it goes and squirts out. Thielen gathers the puck, passes it over to Tinty. Up to Wenner. Wenner looks to chip. The Knights are there with heavy pressure. Tinty sends it back up to Wenner. Wenner skates. Held in by the Knights. 77 for the Knights has it, looks to center it, and cannot connect on the pass. Through the zone comes number 3. 3 looks to shoot, shoots it high and wide. Held in by the Knights again, down to Tinty. Tinty gets it over to Thielen. Thielen looking for a pass, gets it up to Batterman. And the D pinches and holds it in the zone. Tinty gets it back behind the net again. Looks for a little bit of time. Number 3 is right on him. Out it goes. 3 has the puck again. And Thielen gets it. In the slot for the Knights. Shot, goal. Olsen, Putt, and Botcher are your forwards. Bing and Wilcox are back at D. Sent in by Botcher. Olsen gets it. Olsen looks to center off the skate of a Knights defender. Knights gathered around and it's held in by Wilcox. Wilcox sends it back in. Bouncing puck lands back on the stick of the Knights. Through the neutral zone come the Knights. Shot goes wide to the far corner. Oh. And the Knights hold it back in the zone, get it back down. Pass it over into the slot. Miles makes a huge save. Great save by Miles there. Wilcox and Bing battle behind the net, try to get it back out. Botcher goes up to apply pressure, sent back down into the corner. The Knights gather it. Knights send it back in deep. Bing gets the puck. Olsen looks to chip it up and out. The Knights defender is holding strong here at the blue line. Back in, sends it across, and high and wide the puck goes. Wilcox gets it, sends it back up to the blue line. Shot back in by the Knights D into the far corner. Knights send it back in. Olsen looks to get it. Knights send it down and around the far side. Knights have the puck, send it back around the far side. Olsen tries to chip. Wilcox gets it, and it's still held in by the Knights. There we go. Out of the zone it goes. Back in the Beast zone it comes. Oh, things are getting a little chippy out here. Miles has it underneath him. No goal. Over it comes to the right of Miles. Tinty gives chase. Collision there along the wall. Knights battle. Send it to the slot. Turnover there by Zach Emerson. Beast get it up and out. Looks to be an icing call coming up here, and it's not going to be enough, so it's waved off. Martin gives chase. Martin battles. Knights get it back up. Tinty looks to hold the zone. Holds it in, sends it back in deep to Martin. Martin looks to center, and the Knights defender was all over him. Tinty holds the zone, gets it back down. Martin gives chase. We got 4 seconds left here. Sent up to Tinty. Tinty shoots, and just wide. Erdahl, Martin, and Johnson are your forwards with Bing and Thielen at D. Gino is back in the net for the Beasts. One ahead by Erdahl. The Knights gather the puck, get it back in the zone. Thielen keeps him outside, and the shot goes wide. Erdahl battles. Martin battles. Kept in by the Knights. Erdahl looks to chip it out. Knights D hold it in and send it in deep. Benny Thielen gathers the puck. Looks to get it up to his wing. Up to Johnson it goes. Knights send 3 guys on the puck. Shot blocked there. Great block. Erdahl looks to shoot it up to Martin. Off the defender it goes and back in. Benny Thielen gets it. Knights gather the puck behind the Beast zone, or behind the Beast net, excuse me. Send back in wide, and Martin looks to battle and beat his guy, but the Knights forward beats him to the puck here. Benny Thielen sends it up to Johnson. Back down it goes. Johnson looks to get it out. and it's out of the beast zone. Erdahl gives chase. Back in it goes for the Knights. Benny Thielen keeps him out wide. Great job there. Knights hold the zone once again. In the corner, the Knights have the puck looking to center. Great D there by Topness to keep it out. Batterman looks to get it out of the zone here. The Knights get the puck back in the corner. Look to set something up, try to center it, and off the side of the net it goes. Knights back in the corner with the puck. Circling around is number 3 and doesn't quite get out of the zone. Batterman gives chase. To the middle it goes, blocked by Thielen. Thielen looks to skate it out. Thielen skates it out of the zone. Swallowed up by big number 8 here. 8 brings it back into the zone for the Knights. Makes a move, shot, goal. Putt wins it back to Olsen. The Knights come through the circle quick, gather the puck, and come in for a scoring opportunity. Olsen chips it out of the zone. We've got a 2-on-1 with Olsen and Botcher. Olsen gets it, passes to Botcher. Oh, just past Botcher's stick there. Knights get it back in the corner, send it up to Emerson. Emerson shoots, blocked by the Knights player. Emerson gets it back. Sends it back in, but it's off the skate of a Knights player. Knights get it back in the neutral zone, send it in deep. Wilcox gives chase. Wilcox goes around behind the net, looking for an outlet just over the stick of Olsen. Back through the neutral zone it comes. Knights are on the puck here with Botcher giving chase. Fans on the puck. Over to the Knights defender. It goes back up and around. Held in by Wilcox. Bouncing puck back to the sidewall. It goes by Putt. Up through number 27 here. Or excuse me, 17 for the Knights. Gets a shot. Goes just wide. Zach Emerson gathers the puck. Takes it behind. Gets it around to Wilcox. Wilcox tries to get it up to Olsen. Knights get the puck, center it. Great D there by Botcher. Wide of the mark it goes. Olsen collects the puck, tries to get it out of the zone. Wyatt sends it over. Collected by the Knights D. Erdahl gives chase. Tinty and Bing back at D. Bing sends it. Oh, fans on the puck. Turnover created. Off the post it goes. Tinty tries to get it out. Martin's on the puck. Martin clears it to the middle. Off the skate of another beast defender it goes. Shot on net, swallowed up by Gino. One back by the Knights. Shot off of Erdahl's ankle. Blocks the shot, goes out of the zone. Erdahl's in some pain, but he gets back up and battles. Wilcox gets the puck behind the net. Turnover by the Knights. Knights pass it to the middle of the ice. Shot goes high and wide. Erdahl looks to gather the puck. Erdahl gets it up to Martin. Martin gets tripped up here trying to get out of the zone, and another penalty for the Knights. Johnson, Erdahl, and Martin with Thielen and Wilcox. One back by Erdahl, but the Knights are heavy pressure through the circle. 22 gets it. Gets a shot on net. Big save. Great save by Gino. Back it goes for Wilcox. Wilcox looks to skate it out. Wilcox takes the puck through the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. Looks for some options. Doesn't have a ton of help here with the Knights all over him. 22 for the Knights gets the puck. Benny Thielen keeps him to the outside. Great D there by Thielen. Johnson sends it out. Oh, held in by the Knights, excuse me. Number 8 shoots. Great save by Gino. Into the corner it goes. Wilcox battles. Wenner chips it off the boards. Wenner through the neutral zone. In the feet of Topness. Topness looks to shoot. Oh, Batterman gets the puck. Out it comes by the Knights. Number 8 chips it past the defender. Looks to center. Centers the puck. Whiffs on the shot. Behind the net it goes. Back to the point. Shot goes high and wide. Knights have it behind the net. Over to Wenner it goes. Shot on net by the Knights, and that goes just wide. Topness looks to chip it out. The Knights hold it in the zone. Bing gives chase, tries to gather the puck, sends it back up the wall here. Held in by number 8. 8 takes time. The slap shot sends it wide. Zach Emerson collects the puck, tries to get it up. Turnover by the Knights here. Looks to center. Shot. Goal. Wilcox looks to send it in. Knights hold it. Send it back up and down, all the way down, and it's going to be an icing called on the Knights. Back to the point it goes. Wilcox shoots, and it's stopped before it gets to the net by the Knights. Knights gather the puck, try to get it out. Olsen battles. Tinty holds it in. Keeps it out of the beast zone. Sends it back up. The Knights come back through the neutral zone, and it's offsides. Neutral zone face-off just outside of the beast zone to the left of Gino. Sent back in deep by the Knights. Wilcox gives chase. Botcher gets the puck. Sends it up to Putt. Putt chips it up to Olsen. Knights defenseman gets it. Wilcox creates a turnover. Tinty gets it up off the shoulder of Putt. It goes. Oh, big save. Oh, and the rebound goes in. Made the first save. Another great job making the first save, and the rebound squirts in. Neutral zone draw, one back by the Knights. 8 for the Knights, gets it. Brings it around wide. Up to the point it goes. 12 looking to shoot it. Stopped by Erdahl. Sends it up. Collision at the blue line. Over to Thielen. Thielen battles in the corner. Erdahl gets it. Erdahl looks to skate it out. Chips to Martin. Martin chips it out of the zone. Martin and Johnson give chase. Erdahl on the puck. Erdahl wins the battle, sends it to the middle. Oh, and it's chipped in by Austin Johnson. Great play. Erdahl centers to Johnson. Johnson chips it in. Great redirect there.
What a falling over ball. I love it.
Neutral zone draw won by Erdahl. Erdahl with a little pep in his step. Looks to get it in deep. Martin and Erdahl give chase to the Knights. Johnson on the puck. Up it comes out of the zone for the Knights. Into the Beast zone it comes. Number 3 on the puck. Thielen keeps him outside. Oh, and it's shot just high. Wide of the mark it goes. Knights have it behind the net. Look to center again. Up to the point it goes. Johnson gives chase. Battles along the boards and gets it out. Good effort by Johnson. Weak side it goes for the Knights. Knights carry it through the neutral zone. Looking to bring it in with speed. Great D by the Beast. Thielen gets the puck in the corner. Battle for Thielen. Knights have the puck, but Thielen continues to battle. Knights come away with it. Look to center. Centering shot is then saved. Great save. Rebound stays out and is sent behind the net. Off the skates of a Beast defender. Back to the point. Shot on net. Great save. No rebound to be found there. Miles playing great in net. Gino playing great in net. Both goaltenders are playing well tonight. Oh, shot was deflected off a Beast defender. Into the net it goes. Wilcox gets it, makes a move. Oh, Wilcox checks the Knights player, and that's going to be the end of the game.